Children, good morning. Welcome to our next class. In last class, you learned about the stem functions and what are the other extra functions stem is performing, you had seen, right? And in today's class, we'll see the other important part in a plant. Okay? So you guess it, what is the other very important part? It stays below the soil. And most important to the plants, what is that part? They are under the soil. Yes, you got answer right. They are roots. So today we are discussing about roots. Are all the roots are of same type? How the stems are of different types, like in your cactus. Stem actually preparing the food, like that extra functions it's performing, right? So in the roots, are all the roots are of same type or different types? There are types of roots. So our today's topic is roots and the types of roots we are going to discuss. So we'll do one small activity to understand the functions of roots and where does they are present. For this activity, you choose any two plants you choose, and for one plant, cut all the roots you cut it, root plants all cut it, and another plant, don't disturb anything and plant it in the soil. So here we are going to draw, because you are supposed to draw this in your volume book. So one plant, you are leaving the roots in the same way. You are not disturbing the roots at all. And in the another plant, you are going to cut the roots. There are no roots for this plant. You removed all the roots of this plant and you planted both in the soil. Both you planted in the soil and named them as A and B. And you provide them sunlight. As usual, keep it outside and provide sunlight for them. And water them regularly and observe after 10 days. And can you guess what happens? Yes, exactly. Plant A can survive as usual, but plant B died. What's the reason why the plant B died? Because this plant is not having roots. Then what function the roots are doing? Why the plant A is able to survive? Because the roots are absorbing the water. They are taking the water and minerals, water plus minerals which are present in the soil. These two are present in the soil. So from the soil, the minerals are nothing but a type of nutrients, a type of food for the plant. So they both, water and minerals, are absorbed by the roots and they will send to the other parts of the plant, especially to the leaf. Why they are transporting to the leaf? You already know, the leaf prepare the food. To prepare the food, these are the materials compulsory they need. So that important function the roots are doing. They are absorbing the water and minerals. What function they are doing? They absorb water and minerals from the soil. And when you try to pull it out, these two plants, which plant you can pull out very quickly? Yes, plant B can pull out very easily. because there are no roots. When you try to pull out this plant A, it will be little difficult to you to pull out because the roots are fixing the plant in the soil. Firmly they are fixing. So these roots are taking the support of soil. So roots are helping to fix the plant in the soil firmly. They are fixing the plant firmly in the soil, and the other function is they are absorbing the water and minerals and transporting to the other parts of the plant. Understood, children? So try to do this activity in your home. Now we will see what are the different types of roots. Then, like banyan tree, you had seen, children. Banyan tree is a very big tree, right? Actually, the roots are under the soil, no? But in banyan tree, the roots are, in banyan tree, when you see very huge, big trees, they'll have the roots hanging from their branches. Their roots will hang like this from the branches, and again they get fixed in the soil. What is the reason? Are they doing the same function how the roots of other plants doing? They are doing extra function here. They are supporting to their branches. They are giving support to the branches because banyan tree is a big, huge tree. When it grows very big, their branches extends like that. So it cannot, their roots may not give the support for these branches. That's why the extra roots will grow from their branches. The most important function they are doing is they give support to the branches of banyan tree. Understood, children? Now we will see, I'll show you two plants to you, children. Are these two plants roots are same, or are you able to find any difference in this? You observe these plants. Have a close look of these two plants, children, and try to find out, is there any difference in these two plant roots? Yes, I will draw on the board. You try to identify the difference between these two roots. One plant roots are like this, these roots, and the other plant roots are what are the difference between these roots and these roots? Are they both looking like same? No. This plant have a main root, a long main root is there in this plant, and small roots are coming from this main roots. Are you able to see? Here also in the picture, you are able to see one main long root. The main root is also known as primary root. We can also call it as primary root. And the small roots which are there along with main root, which are coming out from this main root, they are known as secondary roots. They are known as secondary roots. Okay. Now, are you finding any main root in this plant? Is there any main root in this plant? There is no main root at all. All the roots are coming from same base. all the roots are arising from same place. There is no main root, there is no primary root and secondary root. All the roots are coming out from same place. So they have some specific names, children. The roots which have a primary root and secondary root, they are known as tap roots. And the roots which do not have primary and secondary roots, they are fibrous roots. They are fibrous roots. Tap roots, fibrous roots. So among these two, which is the tap root and which is the fibrous root? This plant have tap root, this plant have fibrous root. Then, if we want to know what type of roots they have, we need to pluck out all the time. Can't we know without uprooting the plant? Can't we say what type of roots they have? Yes, there is a way to find out what type of roots they have. To identify, we have a way, that is, you see the leaves of fibrous root. And you all know a long vein present in the leaf known as midvein, and the side veins are present. So identify both the plants. Are all the veins in taproot and fibrous root looking same or not, you see? Okay, they won't be same at all. In taproot plants, they have the leaves with veins like a net-like structure. In leaf structure, when you learned, you had seen they have the veins which are like net in shape. Net shape veins are present in some plants. Okay, so in whose leaves net shaped veins are there, those plants will have what type of roots? They have tap roots. And here when you see the leaves of fibrous root plant, when you see all the veins are moving along with the midvein. That means all these veins are parallel to each other. All the veins are parallel to each other. Easily you can find out the difference. You choose any two plants from your home and observe their leaves and try to find out what type of roots they may have. So this is one of the way. By observing their veins, you can identify the type of roots what they have. The leaves which have net-shaped veins are having fibrous root, tap roots, and the leaves which have parallel veins, they have fibrous root. Understood, children? So this, after understanding this, you do in your volume book. In your volume book, page number 21 and 22 complete, children. This is nothing but the activities what we did in our today's class. Draw those diagrams and write the importance of roots and how the roots of banyan different from the other roots. You write. On the next page, draw the taproot system and fibrous root system, and is also asking you to find out the difference between these two plants. He gave the picture of taproot system, fibrous root system, and is asking you to identify what type of roots they are. So you can understand by seeing these pictures and complete this page number 21 and 22 in your volume book, children. So your homework is in volume 1, S3, page number 21 and 22 complete, children. Write these 2 pages and post it to me, children. Thank you.
Flower, stem, leaves and roots. Each part of a plant has a job to do. Show me each part as you sing this tune. Flower, stem, leaves and roots. The flower looks so beautiful, and it makes the seeds that start a new plant. But the petals look pretty for a reason, you see. They attract pollinators like birds or bees. The stem is the part in the middle, and it moves water up to the rest of the plant. Through the stem that water flows. It's like a straw. Watch it go. The leaves on a plant help it to breathe, and they make the air cleaner for you and me. Get set for a big word, you ready for this? They make food for the plant through photosynthesis. The roots hold the plant down into the ground. Underneath in the soil is where they are found. They soak up water and minerals there. They absorb stuff with their little root hairs. Flower, stem, leaves and roots. Each part of a plant has a job to do. Show me each part as you sing this tune. Flower, stem, leaves and roots. The flower creates the seeds. Pretend you're a flower with me. The stem is like a straw. Pretend you're a stem, real tall. Leaves, they make the food. Now pretend you're doing photosynthesis, all of you. The roots anchor the plant. Hold it down tight like I know you can. Flower, stem, leaves and roots. Each part of a plant has a job to do. Show me each part as you sing this tune. Flower, stem, leaves and roots.